So you can open the question that I posted on the Zoom. Let's start answering the question.
There was a way you connected that report view to more visuals, more shots. So I couldn't get that.
Okay, when you want to get more visual, maybe you don't like any of the visual here and you want to get more, just click on this dot at the end of it here, get more visual. So this visual that you can get, you understand? You can organization visual. If your organization have any visual, you upload it here. When you use organization, this thing you be able to access it. So, or you can download your visual and on your desktop and import a visual from file from your desktop. You click here. If you have any visual on your desktop, you import it. So, Power BI give you a lot of way to get the visual that you feel like this one is the best for my dashboard or for my report or for whatever you want to do. And visual and report view, we have filter. When we start writing the question now, so you can add filter here to filter your reports. So, and under the report view, you can transform your data. If you want to refresh your report or dashboard every morning, so schema and data schema, but if your data on the local system, you can click on here to pop up. Yes, it's refresh. If it's yes, yeah, open it. If you have a schema and data like from the database schema, so you click here, it will refresh. But if your data is on the cloud base, I think you can set your refresh because it's the best option to set your refresh maybe 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. in the morning. It will refresh any transaction that's coming into your database. So here, you want to add a new visual, you can click here, you see it pop up here, or you drag from here because Power BI is a drag and drop. You can drag your I click on it, it will come. You have KPI card. You have so we'll come back to that. This text box, you want to design you want to write, okay, we are writing dash, we are building a dashboarding. Let's see, pets and life, sleeping, sleeping aids, sleep, aids and life cycle, dashboard, dashboard. So you use the text box here. You want to get more visual from Apple Store from my file, what I explained earlier. So you want to publish your dashboard to Power BI service. You click here for save. You first save your Power BI. Let me save it as sleep, earth, and life. No space. So your Power BI save as PBIX. So I want to change the location. So Power BI. So I'm saving it here. Replacement. Okay. This, you see the Power BI icon beside it. So after you save your Power BI, you can publish. So publish to Power BI, Ashes projects, LinkedIn Sales Navigator, Ashes projects. Only user with certain Power BI license can publish this workplace. Because I'm not licensed, I cannot publish. I usually use my husband uh, organization email so that it will allow me to enter. Now that I don't have it anymore, I will need to ask him again. So when you don't have, if you are not licensed, it will not allow you to publish to Power BI service. So, and you want to work with Copilot, you want to ask questions about your data sets, because when you want to use a Copilot, I posted some some article about when you are using AI, Copilot, Power BI, Microsoft Fabric on LinkedIn and Facebook. I think I posted the image version on the WhatsApp group. So you can connect to your workplace. It says that I cannot access my workplace now because when I select workplace, it will show me all my workplace on Power BI service because the workplace only exists on Power BI services. So when you publish your dashboard or reports on Power BI service, you create a workplace that you put all the dashboard under it. So now that I'm not access it, I cannot view my workplace on Power BI services. When you are using a Copilot is like it will help you, but you can ask question. It's like AI that will help you answer question. So that's what Copilot does, I guess. So, but now I cannot access my workplace. So you can open the question and let's start. Question one said that how many individuals are included? Let me see. Open it from your end too. I want to open it here too. Question overall sleep time. So, like I said earlier, that DAS is a data analysis expression. So we are writing our query on DAS. Open now. Yes. Question one, how many individuals are included in the data set? So you come down here, you click on your DAS, you see the copilot beside it. Ask question. You can write the question here. How many individuals? Okay, let me copy it so that question one, copy. Can I access? Because I cannot access that, you will not give me the answer. Yes, Jesus. I can ask my dad directly without asking AI to give me the answer. Mm, mm, mm. So I do. Mm. So how many individuals are included in datasets? So you come here, you are writing that we now the total individuals equal to um, 16. 16 at X. You solve the error to see the results. It's not my only that is incorrect. Welcome to that screen. Learn how from him. I have my digital individual. You can create a new measure here. That is another way to write your query too. So you did not see my sleeping. Yes. Supposed to give me this sleeping data set. Oh, I did not put data sets. So
I don't think that file name was complete.
the
The file name that you wrote earlier on
mm,
wasn't an incomplete. You just stop at sleep 8.
page. So this the total individual. You can create your measure by right click here, click a new measure. If you want to click a new column, you click here and it will give you another column on your data set. You understand? If you want to you want to use a new quick measure instead of writing the total individual, you can come here. If you want to find average, per category. You want to find the maximum. You understand? Let's say you want to find maximum per category. Okay, the maximum age by occupation. Hmm? So it will give you the answer. See, it will write the query for you. This is a DAS query. So sometimes you may be thinking that how am I going to write this query? You can use a quick measure. You understand? You want to look at maximum per query category. So base value, I want to look at age by occupation, the maximum age by occupation. So when you come here, you see first age maximum by occupation is equal to the mass S. Keep filter because we have to, it has to filter the occupation. You know, occupation, we have doctor, we have nurse. So calculate mean sleeping by age. So when you come to the report view, yeah, and you drag this down here, it will give me, I want to see the value on that. It's 55. So the first age maximum by occupation. So let me remove this and put occupation. I want to occupation. So the maximum age by occupation is 45. And this is the answer it it gave us here. So I want to ask you a question. With this chart here, what can you tell me? When I use, because the maximum, the quick new measure that I created is for card, not, I'm coming, the first, you see, because I wrote a query that I want to see the maximum age by occupation, and the maximum age there is 45. And for this place, instead of me using the first age mass per occupation, I can delete this part and use age instead, and it will give me everything. This occupation by age. So we are not going there. Let's follow our question so that we can finish. We have 10 questions to answer under this query. So let's go back to here, and the total. I want to run this part again. So the DAS. So to check something. Without the able to see the result, the syntax for individual is incorrect. I'll check this part again. Let's keep moving. Since that we have our total number for, let me put it here. Mm. So the KPIs and the total individual is. So next question. What is the average sleep duration? So here I come up here, I right click, I create my new measure. So average, you write the next question, average sleep duration. So average sleep duration, you come here, average sleep duration, the average sleep duration. So you click mark here. So I copy this part, copy and paste. I put it here. I remove this part. I add average duration. Save the tape. First to move the needle to the next group. Okay. Mm. Mhm. Let me see. I'll come here to see sleep duration is on decimal points. The data type is because it's in sleeping duration as a test, and the data type supposed to be decimal points. So you have to check this because if you not check it, it will give you an error. You save it and let's go back and see. So average sleep duration is 7 hours. Do you understand what I did now? Please answer me. When I first,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah, the duration, you see it as a test. That's why it not display. So you come back here and do quick view. Sleep, this one too. See, it's on test. You change them to whole number. You change the data type to the whole number. Yes, it has changed. And this one, physical activity level, you change it to whole number. You have to do all this in Power Query before come here, or if you forget to do it there, you can do it here too. Stress level is whole number, not test. Heart rate, so whole number, not test. Daily step, whole number. Date is date, not okay. This one is not date. Is it whole number or so? It cannot convert the column to whole number type. 120 divided by 80. This is not whole number. What data type is this? And it's not text. The data type change, your data will store differently. It's not test.
That's the blood pressure. I think that's the way unless you want to split it into two.
We cannot split into two. This is how they usually write blood pressure 120/80 something, but it is not test. That's what I'm trying to. Mm,
Maybe it's okay the way it is. Maybe we are not doing
okay, let's leave it now. When we come
any
back, we'll see.
obligation there.
Yeah. So we done question 2. Question 3. What is the average quality of sleep by occupation? So I'll first create my, because then this question 3, we are not use card for the answer, but we will first create our average sleep, average quality of sleep. Quality quality of sleep, right? Equal to the average quality of sleep. So now they're asking us by occupation. Let's use our bar charts. Average quality of sleep by occupation. So this is question number 3. Question number 4 said that you want to answer one, Mr. Wahab. And then 2, do you want to answer which occupation has the highest average sleep duration? I think we have average sleep duration before. We don't need to create that. So the only thing we have to do here is partial to average sleep by occupation, the highest. Quality of sleep duration. Okay, we have for engineering. So it's sorted already. If it is not
Is it
sorted,
not that we are expected to use mode formula there?
yeah, we have to sort it by descendant, but it's sorted already to know.
What I
We,
was even saying was that
that instead of you,
the measure,
we
uh,
should, instead of using, we should use mode to know the
yeah, so that we just have one single, maybe by a kind of
average sleep duration. Let's copy. Let's see. So that we have one KPIs like a card.
yes, yes, yes. So the average, maybe we can change the average to mode.
Which equation has the highest average? The highest average.
Okay, that's average.
You understand? The highest
So
average. We have to have average with the highest average sleep
okay,
duration. You
okay.
understand what I'm trying that we should
I
understand the
understand.
question. The highest, the only thing we
Okay.
can do is that to sort it. So the engineer is the average sleep duration with 8, but the quality is 8.4. It's the same engineer. So if they ask that, what is the highest sleep duration by occupation? there's not average there. Here we can change it to mass.
Okay.
You understand? We remove this average. Instead of putting average here, you can put the highest. So it's the same thing. We're still on the same page. It's 8.5. This one is the maximum, not average. The one we calculated before was average. This one is the maximum sleep duration. So,
Okay.
yeah. How many individuals fall into each BMI category? So here is distinct count for sleep person ID. This question 5 total. I think we calculate total individual before. Let me check. Yes, we don't need to calculate another one. So they ask by category. So we come down here. Let me, because I want this dashboard to contain everything for the 10 questions. So use this one by PM category. So do I get here? So this is a question 5. How many different fall into each? Yeah, I want to answer all the question. We have 7 minutes left. So what is the average daily step by I'm looking at the question again. How many individual fall we have now? What is the average daily step by BMI category? So we create an average step by daily. So right click here, create a new measure, average step equal to average step daily. So average step daily by BMI bar chart, BMI category, average daily step, average step. So question 7. What is the relationship between stress level and quality of sleep? So we'll calculate what is the relationship between stress level and quality of sleep? Average stress, average quality. So we want to look at, we may calculate the average for stress and we have average for quality sleep. So we may use a scatter plot to see the relationship between them. When you want to look at the relationship between two value, you have to use a scatter plot. So let me calculate the average stress because we have the average for the quality sleep. Stress scatter plots. average stress, and average quality sleep. You see, there's no relationship because there's no direction. Average relationship between stress level and quality of sleep. So I want to use without using the let's use without using the average. I want to check something quality of sleep and stress. You see, there's one dot here, so there's not relationship between them because I expect us to see the scatter plot dot to see if it is positive or negative or normal relationship. So but we have only dot here. There's no relationship, but let me put since that it's part of the question. Quality and average stress. So average quality of sleep is 7.31 and average stress is 5.39. The more you are stressed, the more quality of should I say that the more you are stressed, the more your quality of sleep, because when you are stressed of 5.39, the quality of sleep is 7.31. It's quality of sleep. Let me. Can you interpret that dot? Anyone can interpret that. Mr. Lekan,
Yes, madam.
yeah, can you interpret this? When average of
No,
stress is,
unless if we use a line graph, that is
yeah,
the one that can show that relationship.
yeah, you mean that
So whether there is
line,
a linear relationship, whether there is a linear relationship between the two.
line graph will not be us because it's not, it's scatter plot that we can use. We use a line when we want to look at the trend and the value here.
Trend, yes.
Yeah, it's not trend. So scatter plot is the best option because the data, we don't have a huge data set, and I think the data set there is no difference between the values so much. So that was the reason why. So question 8. Which occupation, we have 1 minute left. Which occupation has the highest average stress? So occupation by stress. So sales representative
Sales.
are here. Yeah, they have to because they do a lot of work before they answer to the customer. They do that. So number 9. How does average sleep duration differ between male and female? So here we have to create. We have we have created the average sleep duration already. So we create for the sleep duration male and we create for the female, and we have to use the column chart for it. So let me see. Inshallah. So we are done with this data set. Tomorrow we may start with the MAR data set because